Welcome back to Morgan's video blog, where I'm sharing writing tips from the pros and my own writerly musings. Today, I'm here with writing rituals to try when you just can't get started. Have you ever wanted to sit down and write, but your focus was shot and you just kept dithering instead? Of course not. One shortcut, though, that many writers have found that works for them is the use of writing rituals. See my Taming the Squirrel post? Nearly all of us have them, but sometimes what we've been doing stops working, or we think we've moved past them and need to revisit them. So the first component of these rituals are the places and spaces where you're writing. While some writers can write anywhere, many of us have places that make us more productive. Some of these options include a dedicated desk or an entire room set up just for our writing. Maybe just a chair you always sit in when you're working. For some of us, it's public spaces with soft background noise and no chores or family members calling for you. Maybe a near silent library or a chatty cafe where you can people watch and snack. For some, it's in their cars with the world locked outside. Or, on the flip side, using voice to text while taking a walk. For me, that silent library write-in is a little too quiet, but the rest aren't bad. And I might need to try switching up seats at home because my desk here has been converted into day job work from home space, and I might need a little more separation. Next component are times to write. Most of us need relatively undistracted time, but we can get it in different ways and different sizes depending on the demands of our lives. By finding a time of day that you can at least semi-regularly devote, you can begin to form a ritual, or at least a habit. For some, it's just on their phone in the restroom hiding from their small children. For others, it's blocked out entire weekends where you've pre-prepped meals to grab and put a go-away sign on the door. For most of us, it's more like an hour in the morning before you start your day and the rest of the household starts theirs, or in the evening after chores are done or after the rest of the household goes to bed. For others, it's a voice to text during their commute or on their lunch break at their day job, just emailing snippets to themselves. For me, I'm not a morning person and I have no small ones to dodge. You can usually find me sitting down to my computer sometime after dinner and going in until I've got all my words in, at least on the days I write. Another component to these rituals are the accessories. There are objects that we can use to help us focus. Perhaps a literal writing hat or sweater or house slippers, a t-shirt with an inspirational phrase, sound blocking headphones, whether or not they're turned on. And of course, what you write on, a notebook, a laptop, or a stack of Post-its. Some people have a trinket that invoke the character or setting. These days, I write on my laptop with a stand to tilt it up comfortably for me, and of course, a USB mouse because bleep touchpads. Another component are consumables. Not everything we gather needs to be static, and some of the things we use are consumable. Obviously, something to drink, be it water, coffee, tea, soda, or something stronger. Maybe it's something to eat. Do you like salty snacks or the sweet like chocolate? Or maybe even something healthy? And we also consume music. Maybe it's silence, maybe it's background music, or maybe it's mood triggering music selected for the manuscript or that specific character or that specific scene. For me, I almost always sit down to write with a full cup of water, and if the words aren't coming, snacks get them started. Often when drafting a manuscript, I take a mood-inspiring song, use it to seed a Pandora station, and then just thumbs up or down as the playlist builds. And finally, the final component are the preparatory tasks. These are the things you can do before or after you sit down just to get your mental space ready. One option, clear all your social media notifications, like that's possible. Others turn off their internet altogether. Some people meditate. Others reread where they left off or their outlines. Some do a short free writing session, and some journal just to clear their minds of all the things that they were thinking about. Now, for me, I know it's a bad habit, but I have to clear my social media notifications before I can get started. And then I reread the last page and dive right in, often using writing sprints. What about you? What writing rituals do you use? And are there some you've had to leave behind? Are there any of these you'd like to try? Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and join me again next week for more writing tips and writerly musings. Bye-bye.